We all listen to music every day.
And here's Chris Arencibia with his favorite song, showing us how it goes from an idea to our focus.
Hello, my name is Bruno Mars. Just kidding, it's Chris. Alright, so what is the music industry? How does your favorite song get from the artist to your phone, your iPod? How do you hear it on the radio? It seems like a simple question, but it's not. Somebody's got to write the song, record the song, produce the song. Somebody's got to distribute it, market it, get it out there. Somebody's got to manage it, sell it. There's a whole world behind the music industry, and nobody ever sees it. So today, if you haven't heard it enough, we're going to use Uptown Funk to trace where a song starts and how it ends up where it is. So let's look at a quick video, in case you didn't hear it before the first 6 times. He's a little bit better than I was.
Good girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Got the police and the firemen. I'm too hot. Take a dragon, wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Got my band about that money, break it down.
So the first step in the life of a song is you gotta create it, right? That covers writing, recording, and producing. Mark Ronson wrote Uptown Funk. He's a DJ, music producer, musician. He's a great guy, he does it all. He had some help though from different musicians like Steve Jordan, Willie Weeks, Kevin Parker, Tame Impala, Trombone Shorty. Probably haven't heard of them, but also, as you know, Bruno Mars, big part of the song. He wrote some of the lyrics and did some of the drum parts. He was not an easy person to land. He's kind of a busy guy. He does a lot of stuff. So it took a lot of effort to get him into this song. And there's rumors going out there that Uptown Funk was stolen from other songs. With the popularity of this song, we would have heard about that by now. They would have been sued. Things would have happened if they stole different parts. This is just the genre of funk. A lot of the different beats sound similar, so people think they stole it. But they did cite one source, and that was from Don't Believe Me, Just Watch. That's the chant. That's from Trinidad James and All Gold Everything. So they did cite that. The next step is you gotta produce it and record it. This is not as easy as you might think. It took 7 months in the studio to get the song to the professional quality that you hear it on the radio and on iTunes and stuff like that. 82 takes it took to get it right. Now imagine me playing over there 82 times straight. I'm tired of it after 6 times in 2 days. And 82 takes, it's a lot of stress on the band. It takes a lot of effort. After you get it to the professional quality that you need, you gotta market the music. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. The biggest way today, online distribution. You've got iTunes, Spotify, Grooveshark, Amazon, Pandora. These are all different ways that you can get your music out there to the people. Now, marketing, another way, live performances and appearances. Uptown Funk was played on Saturday Night Live, The Voice. They also made an appearance on Ellen. And this helps to get the audience familiar with the song. Now, the biggest part of the music industry is behind the scenes, the record label. Now, what does a record label do? Here's a list of some of the stuff they do: legal issues, business affairs, artist development, promotion, sales. Everything that the artist itself doesn't do, they cover. Now, there's 4 record labels that are the big ones in the industry. They call them the Big 4. It's Universal, Sony, EMI, and Warner. Now, quick visual, you see that pink in the corner there? That is every other record label in the world. And the other 4 are the Big 4. They control 28%. That's about 3,800 independent record labels that have a share of 28% of the music worldwide. The rest is covered by these big four. Now, a couple examples under here. We got Universal, we got Kanye, 50 Cent, EMI, you got the Beatles, Coldplay, Warner, Green Day. Now, the label that produced Uptown Funk was Sony. And they've got different artists like 1D, Foo Fighters, Shakira. But they were instrumental in getting Uptown Funk to the success it has today. Now, under these labels, there are different things called label imprints. These are pretty much mini labels that cover all the personal details of the artist. You might recognize some of these, like if you ever look on the back of the CD, if you have ever seen a CD. You got Motown, Virgin, Atlantic, RCA, and Columbia helped to produce Uptown Funk. So they just cover the smaller details of everything. Independent record labels, I touched on this before, there's approximately 3,800 worldwide. We don't really know because they're so small, so it's kind of a rough estimate. And like I said, they control about 28% of the music worldwide, so not much. Now this is where things get difficult. I need you to stay with me here. I don't really understand it, you won't understand it, and most people in the music industry don't understand it. It's just complicated. So what is a royalty? A royalty is a payment made to an artist anytime their song is used. There's two different types, performance royalties and mechanical royalties. Performance royalty is what is used when the song is played on the radio or on Spotify or Pandora or in a restaurant or bar. Anytime you hear that, a performance royalty is being paid. Mechanical royalties are for the physical copy of the song, like on a CD or vinyl, and also streamed like Spotify. So Spotify and Pandora and those, they have to pay both of these. Now, I make a lot of commercials. I could get sued right now for using a song and not paying a royalty. Luckily, nobody cares about the kids selling pretzels in the front lobby, so we're good. So here's an example of a commercial that has a couple of royalties in it. That's a goat. That's a goat, yeah. You see this song back here? Somebody's getting royalties for that because they wrote it.
Don't believe it, just watch.
Bring in your Verizon or AT&T bill, turn in your old phone.
Uptown Funk.
Rate plan and have
Big
it online.
companies like
Visit a Sprint store
pay
today.
a lot of money to use a commercial, to use a song in their commercials. If you can get your song into a commercial, you made it. It's a lot of money. All right, now different copyrights. There are two different musicians, songwriters and performing artists. The songwriters hold the rights to the melody and the lyrics of the music. Performing artist holds the rights to a recording of the song. In a lot of cases, it's the same person. They write it, they perform it, they hold all the rights to it. Now, managing these is really difficult. Imagine trying to track every time the song is played on the radio, anywhere in the world, using a commercial, a movie, a TV show. It's impossible. You can't do it by yourself. So that's what these companies down here are for, BMI and ASCAP. They will track your song, and anytime it's used, they collect the money, take a little bit of it for themselves, give you the rest of it. It's necessary, and you have to use it or else your song will be used without your knowledge. But wait, we're not done yet. You see, these copyrights and royalties only cover some of it. They give you the right to use the song. Now, what does that mean? You have the right up here, but it doesn't mean you can use it. The master royalty is what you have to pay to actually use the physical copy of the song. That's what they get you, that's where they make the money. You have to pay for the master royalty in order to physically use the song. Otherwise, you just have the right to use it, you can't actually use it. Kind of ridiculous. I'd like to close up just by measuring, if you do this right, the success you can have in the industry. Uptown Funk was ranked 23rd highest selling song in 2014. You might think 23rd, that's lame, like not even top 10, right? If you think about it, Uptown Funk was released in December. In 1 month, Uptown Funk sold enough to reach 23rd on the list of songs that have been out for all of 2014. That's pretty incredible. For the past, this is outdated now, 13 weeks, they've been #1 on the Billboard Top 100 charts. That is unheard of in the industry. For one song to remain unseated at the #1 spot with that long of a time, it's incredible. 1 week in January, they almost got 16,000 spins on the radio alone. And that's just in 1 week. They're currently the largest streamer gainer and airplay gainer, so streaming websites, Pandora, Spotify, and on the radio. Uptown Funk is sweeping every single music category possible. And this just goes to show, if you understand the music industry, and you can navigate it properly, great things can happen. Songs like Uptown Funk reach success. So if you want success in the industry, you have to know the industry. Thank you.